of course, the opportunity to work with Warwick Davis here is a huge honor. I know what to say.
You're going to go far, young man. I think revisiting the character now, I'm older and more experienced as an actor. I have more of life experience behind me as well, and I felt that I could bring all of that into this character now. Because the first time around, I was only 17 when I played him, so I just feel now he's got a little more kind of gravitas. And the Willow we find in the series is one that has been through a lot since we last saw him, and has the responsibility now to, once again, to help solve the problems that are going on in the world of Willow.
The first day getting on set and seeing that as Willow was just so surreal. I watched the film as a kid and not really associate him with it. And that moment it all became very real. And he was a lot of fun to work with.
Obviously now Annabelle being my daughter, but seeing her perform as an actor is pretty amazing. It made me very proud.
John had given me this breakdown of her character and kind of like her journey and stuff, and it wasn't going to ever be something I could say no to. I feel like I fell in love then, but then once I read the scripts and had a bigger look at the actual story, I was like, wow, this is going to be incredible.
I think I was also pretty blown away by the opportunity to be a new Disney princess. I think that is that concept is still overwhelming to me, but it's the greatest honor, and I just to be welcomed into a family and a community that's so welcoming and talented and special and already means so much to so many people was such a cool experience.
I watched the original film when I was a kid, and I was a big fan of it, so when this came along, I was obviously allured and intrigued. It just became something I couldn't say no to. And of course, the opportunity to work with Warwick Davis here is a huge honor. I know what to say.
You're going to go far, young man.
We're looking for the sorcerer, Willow. I was told that once long ago you defeated the forces of evil.
You remind me of your mother.
My dear friend, I thought I could prevent all this. I was wrong.
My brother was abducted. The world needs you again. It needs your magic.
Follow me. We must go. Beyond the edge of our world. Into the unknown.
Willow!
I need your help.
Just like old times. Attack! Running! Horses! Mayhem! Mayhem! Happy to see it.
They insisted on it raining every day for us on set. So there's one entire episode that takes place in a rainstorm.
And also there was times when we were in the hills and it was just mud and mud and mud and just trying to get crew up this hill and cameras and people. It was
tough.
A challenge.
The different textures of mud.
Yeah.
There were so many different types.
It was really fun. It was about a month intensive of workout, personal training, sword training, fighting. It was able to kind of give us a chance to meet and rehearse with each other outside of just reading lines together and bond, and it was really nice.
You don't usually get that time on a show to have time to bond with anybody, let alone learn routines.
Learn routines and do your own stunts. That was such a crazy, so many people. We got to actually sword fight. Now we actually know how to sword fight, which is really crazy.
Yeah, the pirate came in. I'm hiding behind Ruby.
For me, being good friends with John, I managed to persuade him not to have me anywhere near a horse for this one, because after the first movie, those toy figures that you put on a horse, they just stand like that afterwards. I looked like that for months.
When I was a kid, I used to play at being a sorcerer, visiting strange worlds, fighting monsters. Never thought I'd actually really do it.
I think I'm excited to share the links the series has to the movie, and there's lots of very clever callbacks to what people would know and remember from the film. So they're the bits that excite me the most. And also getting the chance to explore the world of Willow in a much broader sense. We've got 8 episodes to do so. We see more of the landscape, we see new characters that are associated with characters that we know from the film, so all of these links are what excite me.